Hi guys! Let's talk about something that you can't find in these books. Do you know why? Because these are classical books with classical items. Sotheby's, the Romanovs, Elizabeth Taylor. What else do we have here? We have Tiffany pearls. These are classical jewelry items that are every jeweler's favorite, that have the inspiration for oh so many. But today we're going to talk about something else. We're going to talk about something very interesting, I want to say, because it's going to be not your classical trendy item. What is it? Let's find out. It's Margarita Skypin, and I want to talk about black diamonds. What are black diamonds, you ask? Well, black diamonds are natural diamonds. Just like fancy blue, just like fancy pinks, just like any other white diamond, black diamonds are natural diamonds. There are a lot of things on the market that look like black diamonds, but they're not. So I always say you have to ask for certificate of authenticity of any sort that the gemstone dealer can provide you one, or a jewelry person can provide you one that it is in fact a natural black diamond. We have seen a lot of sad stories where people bought items that look like black diamonds, but they were not. So please be very, very careful when it comes to black diamonds. Now, we're gonna talk about two things today: black diamonds, and we're gonna talk about tall or high setting ring. And the reason I'm talking about it, both of those things in one episode, is because we happen to make an engagement ring right now, which was high setting ring with a black diamond. And I want to talk about that because it's just something that I have, and I wanted to stress it because I've been kind of talking about it with a lot of my clients that order high setting rings and some that order black diamonds. Now, we already covered the fact that natural diamonds are black. They are very included white diamond in kind of a short sentence. It is that PK that kind of took over the whole diamond, making it black. A lot of them are imperfect. So if you take a look right here, these are your typical black diamonds. These are your regular black diamonds, I want to say, okay? They are included. You can see that they're not perfect. You can see some things going on inside the diamond. They always have funky patterns. Some people really like this earthy look, while others are looking for that fine quality black diamond. There are not that many of fine quality black diamonds, okay? And I'm going to show you one right here that we made for our client. This is a 14 karat high setting, you can tell, black diamond ring. This is a fine quality black diamond. Of course, you can see now a good quality black diamond. So you can see that it has nothing. It's pitch black. It doesn't have any imperfections that you could see with your naked eye. It is absolutely perfect all throughout. And in fine diamonds of this quality, this is perhaps the most important thing, because obviously most people want that pitch black diamond. Now, when I say pitch black, please understand and take a look again that this natural black diamond has some kind of film. It feels that way, that it has some kind of gray film on top of it. You see it? Like when you look at it, it's not completely black. You see? You can still see this kind of like a white film on top of it, like silver lining, I want to say. This is what is natural diamond. Okay, so to me, high setting rings just look better on finger, because to me, they don't feel like they're encrusted with the band. And to me, they feel like they're a separate entity, almost like something elegant on your finger. I find that the higher setting rings are more elegant on your finger. You can see right here that the bands are kind of on the background and the center is really in. Again, if you're the type of person that likes it more timid, you're more introverted, I understand that you wouldn't want this, because some of my clients are like explaining to me that they feel like it's in your face type of ring when it's high setting. But I guess that's more a tendency of the personality for me, because in my opinion it looks elegant, but in some of my clients' opinion it looks like it's in your face type of ring. So I understand that we're all different, but if you can see right here, both rings that I'm having on my finger right now just have that elegance, and you could really see the top bar. You could really see that they're like elegant, that they're on your finger. Whereas, let me show you right now a ring with the low settings. I have one here which is a lower setting than the one we have. It's also nice, guys, it's not too low. I don't want to say it's too low. You see it? It's a little bit lower. Because it's a solitaire, it's hard to see. Because with the solitaires, I always find that they will be, they will look good in any case, whether it's low or high, because it's just one stone. But I think the stones that are with halos, those really need to be high. I'll show you a low setting halo ring in a sec, and you'll see the difference. So this is a lower set, 1 carater. And you can see that it's lower if I put these two together. So you can see that the first one that I showed you is much higher than the one here. And so even on here, this, I know it's a much larger stone, but still it looks more detached from the bend. You see it? And the other one looks more attached to my finger and to the bend. So I really like it, but again, to each his own. I'm going to show you right now the ring that is halo, and it is really, really low. You might love it, you might not. Let's see. Okay, so this one is a super low setting, and in comparison to the one that I showed you is an average setting. You can see how big of a difference. This is a halo. The center stone is just half a carat, I believe. They don't look bad, but you can see that it's so down to my finger. You see the difference is huge. This is more out. This is more timid. I'm sure there are going to be people in the comments that say, no, but I like this one. I like how low it is. And we're all different. I know that there are some people that really, really like, low set rings. So I hear you. I get it. And then there are others who just can't stand it, especially if you compare these two. I mean, of course, the comparison is huge because this is 2 carat center and that's a half a carat center. But if you look at the designs closely, you can still understand that looks so much where the finger is, where that is so much more out, right? Like if we go this way, you could see how crazy low and high that is. Okay, and the last ring I want to show you is another halo. Also low, you can see right here, but not as low as this one. It's kind of in the middle, I would say. I like how this one looks because it's more middle. It's not too low in my opinion. It's not too high. To me, the emerald one right here is too low. This is okay, and I really like the high setting. But again, to each his own. I'm just showing you a comparison. So in this episode, we have covered low, high settings, and black diamonds. Kind of all over the place in this episode, but why not? There's all kinds of different settings. Low or high they are. In terms of getting caught, one last thing that I wanted to say, because a lot of people think that if the ring is high, it's going to get caught in things more than the others. That is not true. If it is a solitaire, it's going to get less caught on things than if it is any of these 3 halos, because the halos, all these little claws is what is going to get caught on things. Okay, if you're the type of person that it will bother you, go for solitaires, because if it's 1 stone, it's gonna get caught on things much less. It still might and will, most likely, but just much less, because you're comparing 6 claws as opposed to, multiple amounts of claws that can get caught on hair and clothes and so on and so forth. But at the same time, I want to say that if your ring is lower, which a lot of people think that if it's low set, it won't get caught on things, that is false, because it makes no difference how high or low your setting is in terms of clothes and hair being caught on your rings. It just all in the design. If you completely don't want, ever want your ring to be caught on things, you have to go with bezel set, like right here, you can see it. These bezel set rings will not get caught on anything ever because they are smooth from all over the places. And when I had children, I used to have a bezel set ring because I was afraid to hurt them. So I would go for bezel set rings. So if you're out there also wondering, what rings are safe with babies, they all are in general, because obviously, by the time you had a baby, hopefully you know how to wear your ring. But at the same time, if you are worried of scratching your child, the bezel set rings don't get caught on anything. They're completely smooth. So tip for you if you're out there wondering about that. It's Margareta Skype, and I hope you learned something new in this all over the place episode. I'll see you soon.